6 foods to be avoided if you have arthritis. Arthritis, surprisingly, is the leading cause of disability in the United States, with nearly half of all adults experiencing it by the age of 65. Arthritis is a broad term encompassing over 100 different conditions that involve joint inflammation. If you have arthritis, maintaining a balanced diet is crucial, incorporating an abundance of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish like salmon, which are known to alleviate inflammation. Nonetheless, there are numerous foods that should be avoided to prevent worsening joint inflammation. In this video, we will discuss 6 specific foods that should be eliminated if you suffer from this condition. Number 1. Red meat and processed meat. The second food group to avoid if you have arthritis is red meat and processed meat. Although red meat may not initially appear detrimental to arthritis, it is actually high in saturated fats. These fats raise cholesterol levels in the blood, potentially leading to heart disease, which can further worsen arthritis symptoms. Additionally, red meat contains carnitine, a protein-like substance that, when consumed excessively, can trigger joint inflammation. Processed meats encompass items like bacon, sausage, hot dogs, and deli meats. These products are derived from animals that have been cured or smoked prior to being sold in grocery stores. Typically, they contain preservatives called nitrates, which are used to prolong shelf life and prevent discoloration. Nitrites, found in these meats, have been associated with cancer as they generate carcinogenic compounds when heated. Studies have demonstrated a correlation between consuming red meat and an increased risk of developing osteoarthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, and cardiovascular disease. Furthermore, red meat is rich in iron, which, when excessive levels, can aggravate existing joint problems by elevating free iron levels in the body. Number 2. Added sugars. The third food group to be cautious of if you have arthritis is added sugars. While sugar may appear to be a quick energy booster to help you get through the day, it can actually have detrimental effects on your health, especially for individuals with arthritis. Sugar has been found to increase inflammation, which can worsen your symptoms. It also contributes to insulin resistance, which, if left untreated, can lead to joint damage. Furthermore, sugar causes fluctuations in blood sugar levels, resulting in fatigue, mood swings, and headaches, all of which are common symptoms of arthritis. According to the Arthritis Foundation, 25% of people with arthritis report a history of high blood pressure or diabetes, conditions that are closely associated with chronic inflammation. The same connection holds true for heart disease, cancer, and Alzheimer's disease. One of the simplest ways to reduce your intake of added sugars is to carefully read nutrition labels. The nutrition facts table on food packaging provides information on the total grams of sugar per serving. It is important to be mindful of whether a food contains added sugars or if the sugar content is naturally occurring. Choosing whole, unprocessed foods and beverages can significantly reduce your consumption of added sugars. If a food contains more than 20 grams of sugar per serving or more than 5 grams of added sugar per serving, it is worth reconsidering before consuming it. If you found our video helpful thus far, before we proceed to the next food to avoid, please remember to like our video and subscribe to our channel. This way, you won't miss out on our informative content. Number 3. Alcohol. Moving on to the fourth food group, alcohol. People with arthritis often turn to it for pain relief and stress reduction. However, this combination can be dangerous. Alcohol can interfere with the effectiveness of certain arthritis medications and worsen your symptoms. Additionally, alcohol acts as a diuretic, leading to dehydration, which can increase pain and stiffness in joints. It also promotes inflammation in the body, exacerbating the condition. Surprisingly, there is evidence suggesting that alcohol can cause more harm to joints than it prevents. If you have arthritis, it is advisable to avoid alcohol altogether or limit your intake if you do choose to drink. Moderation is key, with 1 drink per day for women and 2 drinks per day for men, preferably consumed with a meal. It is important to accompany each alcoholic beverage with a glass of water. This practice helps slow down the rate at which your body absorbs alcohol and keeps you hydrated, preventing excessive dehydration caused by excessive alcohol consumption. Number 4. Highly processed foods. Highly processed foods, such as ready meals, instant noodles, or canned soup, are generally detrimental to your overall health. However, they can be particularly harmful if you have arthritis due to their abundance of additives that can irritate the lining of your digestive tract. Foods that undergo extensive processing, like chips and cookies, often have high sodium content, which can induce swelling and inflammation. It's not just the quantity of sodium you consume that matters. The speed at which your body absorbs it is also significant. When you consume sodium-rich foods, they have a tendency to elevate blood pressure. Increased blood pressure results in the need to push more fluid through the blood vessels. The surplus fluid can lead to joint pain and stiffness. Therefore, it is advisable to minimize the consumption of highly processed foods, opting for healthier alternatives that are lower in sodium and contain fewer additives. By choosing whole, unprocessed foods, you can reduce the risk of aggravating your arthritis symptoms caused by the additives and excessive sodium found in highly processed foods. Number 5. Foods high in salt. The sixth food group to be mindful of is foods high in salt. Salt is a vital mineral that plays a role in maintaining our overall health. It aids in the regulation of blood volume and blood pressure, facilitates the body's acid-base balance, and enables muscle contractions. Additionally, it assists with digestion, nutrient absorption, and water balance. However, excessive salt consumption can lead to high blood pressure, which in turn raises the risk of heart disease and stroke. Moreover, a high intake of sodium is associated with osteoporosis, as it increases the excretion of calcium in urine, leading to a loss of bone density. It is important to monitor and moderate your salt intake to maintain a healthy balance. Choosing low-sodium alternatives and being mindful of the amount of salt added to your meals can help minimize the potential risks associated with excessive sodium consumption. Number 6. Certain vegetable oils. The seventh food group to be cautious about is certain vegetable oils. Vegetable oils are commonly used as a source of fat and calories in our diet, employed in cooking, baking, and frying. However, some vegetable oils are high in saturated fat, which can raise levels of bad cholesterol. This elevation in cholesterol may contribute to inflammation in the body, potentially worsening arthritis symptoms. The two primary vegetable oils that should be avoided if you have arthritis are corn oil and safflower oil. Corn oil contains high levels of omega-6 fatty acids, which have the potential to promote inflammation in the body. It is advisable to avoid all corn products unless they are specifically labeled as organic, as non-organic variants often contain genetically modified organisms, GMOs, which may trigger an immune response leading to inflammation. Similarly, safflower oil, another vegetable oil rich in omega-6 fatty acids, should be avoided. Safflower oil has the ability to raise blood pressure and cholesterol levels. Moreover, it contains high levels of linoleic acid, an essential fatty acid that can cause irritation to the gastrointestinal tract when ingested orally or absorbed through the skin. Healthier ways to eat if you have arthritis. If you have arthritis, you may think that adhering to a strict diet is the only way to eat well. Here are some tips for making better food choices. Cook with olive oil instead of butter or margarine. Butter and margarine contain trans fats that can increase inflammation in arthritis patients. Olive oil, on the other hand, contains heart-healthy monounsaturated fats that help reduce joint inflammation and promote smoother joint movement without pain or stiffness. Choose fish rich in omega-3 fatty acids. Incorporate fish such as salmon, tuna, or mackerel into your diet at least twice a week. These fish are high in omega-3 fatty acids, which have anti-inflammatory properties. Omega-3s have also shown potential in relieving joint pain in individuals without rheumatoid arthritis. Use a steamer instead of boiling vegetables. Boiling vegetables adds heat to your body and places additional stress on your joints. Opt for steaming vegetables instead, as it keeps heat out of your home and allows for cooking without straining your joints. Another option is using a pressure cooker for various foods like beans or rice. Ensure adequate intake of vitamin D. Incorporate foods rich in vitamin D, such as milk or fortified options like orange juice or cereal bars, into your diet. If you struggle to obtain enough vitamin D from these sources, consult your doctor about taking supplements, especially during autumn through spring when sunlight may be insufficient. Living with arthritis can impact various aspects of life, hindering activities and causing discomfort. However, following these dietary tips can help alleviate pain, stiffness, and inflammation associated with the condition. Remember, adapting to dietary changes takes time, but with consistency, it can make a positive difference. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more informative content. Thank you for watching, and remember that your wellness is our mission.